aggressive holds here. And as we just cut right into the gameplay here, we're going to see Status 2 and Plastic both down 2 members of the team trying to find those remaining kills. And we're going to see it's almost a kill there, but it's not quite there. And we're going to try and see what teams can do here.
I mean, assist is just as good as a kill in my book. I mean, I count him up. But here we go. I mean, he's rushing camo. He wants that camo bad. I love the button team right there for that camo. One of the two are going to get it. And I mean, Status 2 comes out on top. And here we are with the camo going back towards just stalking over on purple side. And getting it done. I mean, that was a clean use of the camo. I mean, he's burnt it. He got a kill and an assist. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for a quick camo like that.
Yeah, like as we saw in the last series, camos have just been very pickable, and as everyone knows, the second camo, it can just lead to some very impressive flanks. It's a lot of great damage and intel for your team here with that pickup here. That's where you're gonna see no team is quite able to get a stronghold, I guess a strong foothold here in the map. It's been a lot of kills set us here, and we're going to keep on seeing that as no one is able to go for. We're gonna see like maybe MP here able to grab the ball and push it over into train station, but there's looks to be some opponents from Plastic over there.
Yeah, and I love that repulse use, just getting the ball in there so he has time to run up and grab it. I mean, he goes down, but you know, the tough part is when you start rushing over there, you're 3 down right now. He really didn't have the team to push into the station like that, but and you can see now, like, Plastic's out here getting some free points, and he doesn't even need a team to block him because of the spawn, like that spawn control they have. He goes down now, but I don't know if they're going to be able to hold this ball with the amount of discourse that their team's in right now.
Yeah, but here we see Grav with the camo, so he's just going to be able to gain some good intel from his team, and he is just not being stopped out at all. He can apply some serious damage here with the not quite back smacking. Oh, he to see that.
Yeah, that hurts my soul right there. That looked like something, you know, out of a Plastic wanted that, and they got it. That went from a triple kill potential into just getting killed, and it's a tough match there. I don't even know what to say. I'm so hurt because I felt that in my soul, to be honest.
Yeah, but as you say, you never back down, never surrender. And we're gonna see Status 2 here trying to break this hold. They are able to break it successfully, only losing 1 member for three kills on Plastic's part. So they can start pulling away here in the lead a little. I'm gonna be curious to see if they're gonna do any rotations or if this ball is just gonna remain played here. I think we're gonna go for rotation up onto Plasma side, but I know he's gonna back down the train. As he looks like OX or QX, my apologies, is taking down PD. And maybe we see MP here trying to mate, but it might be too little, too late. But never mind, 4 go down for Plastic, and we're gonna see rotation over to PD side.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that rotation because I was thinking about it that everybody rotated to the ball there, which is you don't hardly ever see in oddball. You usually see them pick it up and move it, but it stayed in C, and the teams just constantly picked it up in C. You don't see that often, and it was just interesting to see how each team kind of played into. Like, it seems like both these teams want that ball in C. So let's see if they even go to A, and if they do, let's see how comfortable they are behind it, because it seems like both teams are extremely comfortable in that C location there.
Yeah, we're gonna see MP just fire, get an SO perfect here, and Plastic's gonna be kind of caught in this cafe side of the area. We're gonna see pushing in for more help. We're gonna just keep on seeing kill after kill. No one's able to really get a strong pull of that. Here, we're going to see Plastic. We're going to try to get the ball up towards purple, but we see members from Status 2 here able to stop that rotate. That ball is now once again dead. We're going to get the best carbine here to lay down some serious shield damage here. I really love this scene because it can be a great assist machine.
Oh yeah, I mean the carbine is such a versatile weapon at times. You can almost shoot it like an automatic, but it still lays enough damage, almost like the bandit itself, and it's just so much fun to watch. It might be a little loud for players to hear, and that's a criticism only that hopefully they change, because it hurts my ears, because I play with like the sound on 100 like it's Call of Duty, because I need to hear footsteps. But I mean, overall that gun was such a game changer coming into this new season, and I'm so happy that we have it here in the HRL also.
It's very nice to see. But here we're going into a plastic and doing a tower. Probably the first of a solid tower hold that we've seen this entire game so far. And they're hauling their way back. They're within 6 points of Status 2 here. But as we get close, Status 2 is just ripping into it. He's taking the ball. And forward to go down for plastic just for a split second there. And they were able to use that hill. Use that as the camel goes up. And we're going to see fall into the hands of Grappling. And with just 12 seconds ago, he can just tear through the remaining members of plastic as they try to make a push here.
Yeah, I mean, that was a perfect smoke screen thrown down right there, so his team can get the camo, so they solidified that round win. I mean, if Plastic got that that camo there, it might have been a crucial part of the game. Like you can't just give it up at the end there. That's when it comes into play. When you have 45 seconds, they had about 10 or 15 to really get the end of the round, and it's upsetting. But what a kill right there. That 1v1 in the middle of the map was extremely well played.
Yeah, we're gonna be pushing in with Colin here as he's going to get a nice flank here and help his teammates out just from dying. As we see Status pull a little far away, pull a little ahead with the score, but we're gonna see two members of Plastic here trying to break up this hold here with camo. I don't think Status is gonna know where this last member is. Plastic, he's just able to spot it out. And he's thinking that is a great play there from Plastic.
What a spot out right there on that camo. I mean, you can't do it any better than that. The camo's burnt. You got time to kill, and look at that kill right there. What a clutch kill in tires. He's got to watch that B spawn. There's one on hollow, but I mean, there he goes, down he goes, and now he's in PD. Ran right at the wrong place at the wrong time on that one. But here we go, we get some more ball time with Status Who.
Yeah, I'm really seeing a lot of great team shots coming out here from Status Who in this round. You know, first round it was very hectic gameplay for both sides of the team, so it was just very much so like who win their pits, all in all. But seeing here now, I'm seeing a really great hold here as we go up 20-0, almost uncontested points here. But two members in Plastic, that great double push here, as we see the last member of Status Who just kind of not really lost, but almost like he's like, where do these people come from? And he's going to try and do some damage here as they try and clean him out. He's going to push in that nice slide, get some good damage from his team. As that ball remains in play here, we're seeing more members from Plastic just kind of fall into this cafe, and they're not able to get the tray just yet. And it's not looking too good for Plastic in this round, I would say.
No, this round looks like it might go in the way of Status 2, but it's still early in the game. But I do want to give a shout out to QX at 21, 5, and 11 with 46 on the objective. I mean, he's out here playing the entire game like some of us only wish we could. And like, he is clearly leading the pack and just showing he wants to be the MVP of this match right here, because he knows what's on the line.
Yeah, speaking of MVPs, we're looking at MP here. It's doing some serious damage from the camera. He is absolutely able to break apart this Plastic plus. His teammates are able to clean the last player. And it just feels like this tower hold has been just very effective here. Plastic has no idea how to break it. We're seeing a lot of great two-man pushes we're able to see, but even then, we're seeing a lot of one-man pushes. And I get the feeling that Plastic has right now is hey guys, we're down almost by 60 points. We need to start moving, but just throwing one member in at a time and hoping for that player to pop off, it's not going to help him out right here in this case. But you know, it could be maybe this player pushing in back tower is able to get in backsnack and get a 2-piece. As we're gonna see MPB, the last player alive. He's gonna go shields down, try and cause some damage. He is places life here. Very well gets shields back up, and he's gonna no one wants to curse him out. So he's gonna remain a thorn in their side as he tower. Tries to get his pib and he is just not able to get it.
I mean, it was like they couldn't even. Did he get that thing? Okay, I got a little excited right there. I mean, it looked like they didn't even know where MP was, and he was just dancing around the A spawn like that.
Enemy has the ball.
And I mean, right there, Status Who, I think they were listening to the stream when I said they really want that C spawn, because they said we can do it at A, and that headshot, what a beautiful Stalker headshot. He's challenging too. Can he get the double? And the double trade into the killing spree. What a game-changing event. We're out here now. Status Who's back at A. I hope the camo gives it away, but now Plastic has to come back into a respawn, come PD. I don't know if they have enough time, nor do they have enough manpower to really get this game in where they want it to be.
Yeah, what I really like from those plays was Stats who played the ball. They were like, all right, guys, we see a big push here. Let's just play it safe. And just that pop off there, just like, all right, guys, let's back to work here. Start, getting these sleeves. Get 3 down, and we're just going to score. Hopefully, maybe his last 10 points here.
Yeah, no, he did not miss a step on that one. I mean, what a beautiful play. I mean, the trade, the kill into the trade. I mean, I didn't think he was going to get that second kill. I was clenched up a little bit, but he ended up pulling out. And look, this is what I'm talking about, the buddy system with the cleanup. No one's touching him. That's a clear victory. You're not using the sandbox in this game. You're not using. You can run around with a commando all day, but you're not going to be able to get the strategies you want just using the commando. You're not going to be able to, when I see the blue little star that you see when they aim in with the shock rifle, I hide immediately, and that's kind of what you want to happen sometimes when you're facing down a 1v2 or a 3v2. You want to kind of bring it back to your advantage. So it's interesting to see how the sandbox goes, and QX off the rip getting the camo here, laying lead again. Let's see how he does it. He's got a whole 45 seconds to use it, and I mean, it doesn't look like it's gonna go unnoticed.
Yeah, that was a very interesting opening break from both teams. Like Stats, who almost got that contested, so I'm not quite sure what Plastic's game plan was there. And they're kind of starting a little bit like 24 kills here, so well, but we can see QX trying to get that good combo to get it here. You switch over to that player. You see him laying down that beer damage and get a nice kill. That is insane. Kiting over to MP.
Titan with that beginning nade was insane, and then leading up to the 2 kills after that, that's the kind of plays that I love seeing in the league.
Yeah, there's some great plays from Stats who they're really able to bounce this roll. You see kind of like a split hold here from both players. You see 2 players glass, 2 players elevators. As Plastic is kind of getting boxed in here. We're going to see him find over in long call. Try and get those pivotal engagements. As we're going to see Gravlook here, just eyeing that camo. So he's going to slide into it. He's going to fire some damage down, but his teammates are giving him the path to take this camo. He didn't grab it. That's interesting, actually. I thought he would have grabbed it. So that camo's still in play. It's going to go to MP's hand. That's still going to be in Status who's favor of getting that camo.
Yeah, Gravliff out here just doing the most with what he can do, and MP a little bit of chasing, and there's the shroud, but a little too late when he threw it down. He already had his head locked sighting. And MP maybe just needed that camo charge, because he gets 2 right there to bring it back. I mean, they're up 20-8 right now. It's going to be a tough deficit to come back. Not impossible, but Plastic really needs to step up their game, regroup, and re-energize here, and it looks like they're on the right track, but that nade is going to hurt.
Yeah, as Plastic goes forward there, I feel like it's just, we're seeing some good pushes from them. It's just that they're not able to fully lock in with, like, I guess, the damage they are wanting to do. We're going to see Plastic go for this shock rifle secure.
Enemy
As most, sorry, we're going to see Stats who go for shock secure. So we see Plastic all kind of just bundled up in control right now. they're able together, and they're able to take down QX, or sorry, MP there, which is good, but they are just kind of, it wasn't as effective as I wanted to see. And so down by 13 kills here, they're playing very passively, which can't be good, but Camel's coming up here very soon, and I want to see how they can execute.
Yeah, that bunched up motion, I mean, in a Slayer, you're asking to get, you know, another 4 kills put on you, but maybe if they can turn it around and really get it, and that's a big double kill right there to leave 3 dead on Status Who's. This is time to really get positioning down, and it looks like they're trying, and they might be able to. That double kill, though, was a crazy turn of events for this game. Status Who might be able to lock it back down as Plastic spawns A.
And as we talk about MP here, they are going to be pushing with that camo edge. So camos have just been on point as you've seen them almost exclusively have it holding. I feel like every time we talk to 200 POV, do has. And he's gonna get a serious. This is still sticky just a little bit, but that's still not good enough damage. And he's able to do damage there, which can hopefully this team can execute off of. But Plastic's doing a really good hold. They're kind of just really leaning into this elevator, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but they are using it pretty effectively to slowly but surely start to change this lead shift momentum.
Yeah, 100%. That looks like someone's coming up orange steps here, and no one knows, and he might be able to wipe out the team, but he goes down. That's 2 down for Satis and 2 down for Plastic. 1 comes back up. I mean, they're starting to come back a little bit. Plastic is really starting to get their feet sunk into the sand here and really kind of understand what Status Who's doing. That trade-off, you can just tell, but is it a little too late? It's hard to tell. It's hard to really understand. If Plastic really needs to control the spawns here, they need to slow down a little bit and group up. But easier said than done, right?
Yeah, and we're seeing some great I think what I'm really enjoying to see now, Status Who, is they have some really good movement in their pits. We're seeing a lot of like not strafing, but we're seeing like some good strafing, some good like sliding, just like good ways to dance around their opponents. And we're gonna see QX here just keep on carrying through Plastic's flank here, and that's gonna be 2 the 42-39. But never came up for Status Who. Plastic really needs to turn this around, or else facing a 2-0 here.
QX is sneaky, looking like an assassin rogue from D&D, just getting that assassination. And look at this right here, perfect scouting by him. Not taking a shot, not revealing his location, getting a pivotal weapon and 1 kill off the rack. Let's see if he can turn it into 2. Everyone kind of spread out a little bit. Oh, the miss. Oh, the whiff hurts, but it's okay. He burnt the major power weapon, the camo. What a perfect shot to get the killing spree. But he's out here with a double kill. Wow. He made me eat my words just now. I swear. I'm telling you, you're listening. He is out here. QX just laying lead on Plastic, where they need to. This is a serious regroup moment, and it's gonna be a extreme comeback to really get anything going now.
Yeah, QX is securing the win there, and all it needs is great from Status Who to secure this game too. And just his opening engagement here. That's really your first one to take some damage here. And they are not able to secure there. Are able to grab the Kimball and pop it, which, I mean, hey, Plastic was able to eliminate pretty fast, and as they, but I would like to see that camo grab, but you know, hey, we got the hill, so at the end of the day, what really matters?
Exactly. I mean, they're in the hill. They're already isolating Status Who to a 1 kill in the first, 20-ish seconds, 30 seconds. So, I mean, they're doing what we're saying, and they just need to continue it. They need to, like we said, they might have had an opening game plan here to really get to the hill, but they need a little bit more to really solid to take the winds out of the sail, as you would. for Status Who to really take control of this game.
I really want to say a shout out to Phantom there. He played his life super well here, and as this the rest of the Plastic able to get back into the fray, they're going to keep Status Who or dead here and start gaining more hill time. To potentially get close to that first cap, I think Status Who still has plenty of time to try and get the hill momentum swiftly. So we're gonna see him pushing out Donut here and trying to get shock control and go down driveway. But it looks like Plastic is kind of just letting him push through a little bit. Status Who has a 3-man push here that's successfully tearing through Plastic's defense. So I'm curious to see how Status Who's be able to set up this hill. Having camo here, and I want to say about right about now, and you know how Status Who loves that. So once they're able to pop it, it could be pretty cash shot. Plastic had a really good hold.
Yeah, I mean, that push from Status Who was just textbook. As we see here, MP picks up the camo, and if it's any correlation to what happened last game, he knows how to use it. Just getting around, making sure he's fully camouflaged, and here we go. He's about to go scout out the rest of the team. You know, pings, call outs, it doesn't matter. They take that first hill. Now the hill's in yard. He sees 2. Let's see how he can turn it around.
Ooh, just
beautiful play. Just being so patient enough to know the second player's coming and then leading to the double kill. That was a textbook tip on, or lesson on just straight patience with that camo.
Yeah, and like while we're seeing Plastic here, shut the big hill, we're seeing him kind of spread out here a little bit in the map. So Hill holding is still up in the air, but we're gonna see Phantom here holding it down, trying to get they're probably just doing something a little bit tilted, saying, man, we had such a good opener. We could have had that first win. We just let it scrape by. So I think with this, how this tree hill hole goes, it's going to be very advantageous towards Plastic as they have a lot less ways to be exposed. There's still plenty of distances in this hill, but Plastic can at least lock them down into lanes. And that's what they did. They are able to secure the hill and move on to the next hill. And as they do, they're keeping this great momentum going forward. Status going completely dead, and then Plastic just keeping on the slays.
Yeah, I mean, that you can just tell that chip on their shoulder was showing up on that yard hill. I mean, they were not letting that go. They were making sure their team fire was on point, and now they're moving around to the next one, and you know, they're starting to cap it a little bit, but you know, I'd like to see a little bit more time on the hill. But you know, here we are with Arc Panda in the camo section. I mean, let's see what he can do with it. He's picking people off. He's getting good damage in. There's a kill right there. He's scouting out the team and just being very, very sneaky. And I think he might be able to turn it around for them if he can get good call out. Here it is, the team fire coming through. Oh, the nade. The nade hits.
Yeah, he was able to get that one trade, which is very good for use the camo. I don't think he was expecting all 3 players of Status Who to be in there. But this hill is still anyone's game. I think Plastic's going to start trying to take some time here, but Status Who is right on the shoulder of the hill. And with the spawns coming in, I think it's going to be a bit tough to take this. We're last month just taken out, and we're going to see 3 dead going down here. As Status Who's going to start taking the momentum back in their favor. This is a great back and forth game so far. I'm loving what I'm seeing from both teams. So I'm very curious to see if Plastic can break this hold that Status Who is setting up.
Yeah, I mean, that was an interesting play by Phantom. I think he should have held back a little bit more. He had 3 players down. And, you know, he was in the respawn screen for a little longer than his players. And to get that proper push, it's nice to have all 4. But, I mean, it doesn't look like it matters. Arc Panda gets a kill. I believe it was Arc Panda. And they're starting to make a little bit of a push over to... I mean, this is such a back and forth game. I don't even know who I'm talking about anymore. I mean, we're just watching kill after kill. And
yeah,
it's insane.
So looking at Plastic's trying to get a bit of a foothold here, but Statues are right on the tip, like they're just biting on their heels right now, trying to off the tail as much as possible. Letting that clock go down. We're down into sub 2 minutes. Like this is not going to be a 4-hill game. I feel like, as neither team can just look at that stronghold here. That's who looks to be playing for clock a bit time. I would say they're going to wait until maybe sub a minute to like start capping the hill, but right now their main goal is keeping players out of the hill, keeping them on those spawn locations, and just absolutely tearing the competition here. I'm curious to see what they can do here with maybe power-ups coming up here. I'm not seeing anything. You see the shock rifle going to QX, as he has camo as well. Man, what's you're gonna go for that secure here? He's able to get the trade. He is able to get the
and the
with
ninja on top. I mean, that was he kind of was given that ninja, but I mean, a ninja's a ninja at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I do love how it has the scoreboards. It's that nice little like feel good, but we're going to see Plastic here. They are just not able to get as strong as QX. Just continues to just shot at absolute peak consistency, and he's going to get naded out here. So no one in the hill just yet. But as we enter into sub a minute here, this hill could be the game.
Oh, what a
nasty. QX gonna go for the second one, not quite use it. He's gonna save his last shot in the shock rifle. He secured a hill, and it's gonna move into the driveway. That's who has to start moving over there and just keep Plastic out of this here in the series.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, this is my dreaded cap here. This driveway cap is such a hard cap to really control. You're out in the open. You really need to have a good communication with your team for squad firing. And I mean, they're just rotating. QX was just rotating around the Rosie, ring around the Rosie on that point. I mean, unfortunately ended in his death, and it looks like, I mean, they might still be able, they're still getting a couple points on there, but they're playing for time at this point. If they last 22 more seconds, I mean, game over. So Plastic really needs to start, you know, picking up the pace and getting in the hill as they do right now.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing. Like, nades are going to be absolutely detrimental. You're going to be wanting that repulse here that Gravlip has in order to keep just your hold super strong to be flushed out here. Going to sub 7 seconds, it's not looking good for Plastic here. I hate to say it might be another 3-0 tonight, and we do.
There it is. The second 3-0 sweep of the night. You hate to see it, but I mean,